Hello and welcome back to a LEGO review. I didn't actually think I'd be making a LEGO review for quite a while, but yes, something happened. So in Perth there is a thing called Bricktoberfest, which happened on Saturday the 11th and Sunday the 12th. Now it's all just like people sell LEGO retired and new ones. It'll be like there were LEGO shirts that you could buy, a bit for like people to just play around with LEGO, and mocks that people have designed, and they were fantastic. I do have some photos that I'll show. I kind of wish I did get some more because there were some great D&D ones. You had like classic Lego and like a Western that had some of the old Western sets as well as the Lone Ranger ones. It was just awesome. There was a D&D set that had the Witcher, which I thought was kind of cool, like a little just Witcher in the background. There were some really cool Star Wars ones. There was this computer built out of Lego that was sick. But yeah, I kind of wish I got some more photos, but I'll show the photos that I did get. I also got some sets, obviously, because, yeah, there's selling retired Lego sets, or Lego at all. I'm going to be buying them. Now, the person that I bought this from is from a person that I have mentioned before, I believe, when I went to Supernova last year. It's a place called Rebel Bricks, which appears on Bricklink as well. I also got some minifigures, which I'll just scroll past when I show my sets off. So the sets I did get, I only got two, which are both Batman themed, because I'm on a Batman kind of high with the Arkham set that comes out, or is out, because I really want to get it. And there's some minifigures that I've noticed I haven't got. None of them are in this set. Well, some of them are, but yes, the ones I'm kind of need to get for is Catwoman. I've already got a version, but I kind of like the comic book version from the Lego Movie 2 one. I kind of like that one. Yeah, and Mr. Freeze, which I also want to get from the Lego Movie, because I think that's one of the best designs. But the set that I did get, first one that I got, is the Batman Killer Croc Sewer Smash, which I wanted because I thought the Batmobile looked kind of cool. I do like Killer Croc, but I kind of like the one from the Lego Movie 2, and you also get Katana, Red Hood, and Boomerang. Now, I've got the Joker version of Red Hood, but yeah, always wanted this one, so that's my first one, which cost $160 from where I got it, and then I'll show the price of when it originally came out, just there. And then my second set that I got, which I always regretted. My brother was like, "Do you want it?" when it first came out, and I was like, "No, I'll get another set." And ever since then, I regretted it. Saw it was there, and I was like, "Okay, I want to get this," which is the ultimate Batmobile, yeah, which like splits it up into 4 bits. You've got like a little Batmobile there, and then a bike, and then another like tank, and then you've got the Batwing. But yeah, you got Polka Dot Man, the Wicked Witch of the West, and then Flying Monkeys, and obviously Batman, Robin, Alfred, and Batgirl. It's just an awesome set. You also get a little Batman. You get the Bat Signal with a little light up brick. It's fantastic. Can't wait to build this. Now this was $370 Australian dollars, both in $70, and then I'll show once again the price that when it came out. Just there. I'll also put like the year that they came out. But yeah, let's get building, shall we? going to quickly intervene to talk about today's sponsor, which I think will resonate with a lot of LEGO fans. Yes, today's sponsor is being broke. Are you broke? Me too. Sucks, doesn't it? Anyway, back to the video. Here we have the minifigures from the Killer Croc Sewer Smash, starting off with Killer Croc himself. Here's the front, and then here is the back. Now this minifigure is actually kind of growing on me. I still do like the one from the Lego Batman movie, but this one's pretty cool as well. Let's move on to our next minifigure, which will be Captain Boomerang. He's got printing on the front as well as the back of the torso, no printing on the arms, and then printing on the legs, and then no double-sided face, but has this beanie, which has a little boomerang on it. And then here is a better look at the face without the beanie on it. And then a better look at the back printing on the torso. Now he also comes with two accessories, which are these blue boomerangs. Blue boomerangs. Kind of funny saying that. Yeah, and then let's move on to our next one, which will be Katana. Now Katana has one printed arm, and then the other one's not printed. And then she also has dual molded legs, printing on the front as well as the back of the torso, and then a double-sided face. Here's a better look at the printing on the one arm, and then the other arm's just nothing. And then a better look at the back printing as well as the double-sided face. So here is just a neutral look, and then her other look is a more angry look. And then she also comes with two accessories, which are these silver swords. Let's move on to our next minifigure, which will be Batman. Now, obviously, Batman comes with an accessory, which is the Batarang. Like every other Batman set, you always get a Batarang, of course. And then he also does have a double-sided face. He's got printing on the front as well as back of the torso. No printing on the arms or legs. And then there is a better look at the printing on the back. And then his double-sided face, he has a neutral look and then an angry look as well. And there we have Batman. Now, I actually prefer this Bat cowl. Obviously, you've got the one like in the Lego Batman movie where there is like a chin bit, but this one I think is by far one of the best ones, which has so it's open. But obviously, there is a new Bat cowl coming out, which looks absolutely fantastic, which basically eliminates the white line there. Then moving on to our last minifigure, which is Red Hood. I am so glad I've got this minifigure. He's got printing on the front as well as back of the torso, no printing on the arms or legs, and then printing on the back of the head, but no double-sided face. So here is the front, and then here is the back, looking at the printing on the back of the torso as well as the head. This is by far one of my favourite minifigures, and I'm so glad that I got this minifigure. Also, he comes with a bike, which sadly, yes, got stickers on it, but yeah. You win something, you lose some. And then he also comes with two guns, which I think are some of the best Lego guns that Lego make, but hardly come in any sets, sadly. And then we have the minifigures from the Killer Croc Sewer Smash. Let's move on to the vehicles. Here we have Killer Croc's vehicle. If you move it, the mouth will move as well, like so. Num 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 num. And then the tail moves back and forward as well. There's a little screen, which I'll show a better picture of. And then you got a little Captain Boomerang little tower. And then if you put a boomerang on this bit here, and then push like so, it will shoot the boomerang. Boom. I don't know where it went somewhere. But there we have Killer Croc's vehicle. Let's move on to Batman's one now. And here we have the Bat Tank. It moves like so. And then if you turn this wheel here, it will move the front bit back and forward. So there we go. And then you've got stud shooters here. So you just turn it, it will shoot. And then your little cockpit there. And then I'll show a better look at the screen. And there we have the Bat Tank, which I think looks absolutely fantastic. And there we have the Killer Croc Sewer Smash. Sorry about the front bit. I've just been playing with some of my modulars. Really want Arkham, so I've just been playing around with my new DC sets and my modulars. But yes, there we have the Killer Croc Sewer Smash. Looks absolutely fantastic. I really like this Batmobile just as it is. Like, it's cool in battle mode, but I kind of just like it like this. Yeah, I think it looks pretty sick. The only problem I had and it's nothing to do with the set. The sets are great. It's just the age of the sets. It happened with the Lego Batman movie set as well, the Ultimate Batmobile. It's just because it is old, the stickers aren't the best. Yeah, like, they're good, but the stickiness was kind of like rubbing on the brick if I wanted to peel it off and like rearrange it, even like a little bit. Normal sets or like a current set wouldn't do, like leave that stickiness on the brick, but it was in this set. And you could tell it was old because if I put force on the sticker, I could move it while on the brick. Which, yeah, you do that with this one. It doesn't really do that because of the stickiness is a lot better, but that's just because of the edgewise. But otherwise, absolutely fantastic. I love the minifigures. Yeah, Captain Boomerang and Katana. My favorite being Red Hood as well. Now I might, because yeah, some of their minifigures are like old, so there's newer pieces that are a lot better. I might swap out some of the legs for Jason Todd's Red Hood, but I think Katana looks pretty sick. Yeah, you get dual modded legs. She's got one printed arm, one not. Yeah, it's kind of cool having that kind of thing. I always think minifigures like that are cool. Like there was a Star Wars clone trooper that had like the see-through arm. Always wanted that minifigure. Now, along with this set and the Ultimate Batmobile, which I'll be doing in part 2, I did get some minifigures, which I'll show. Yeah, which are Firefly, Catwoman, and Trickster. They're all DC characters because I was in my DC. Yeah, it's Arkham being out. I just kind of want to collect those minifigures again. I still want to get some more. Like I said, Catwoman and Mr. Freeze. And then I also did take some photos, which I can't remember if I mentioned in the intro as well, which are there as well. I'm glad I got those photos. I kind of wish I got some more photos because there was there's sick stuff there, and I really do kind of regret not filming there because I was a bit iffy. I didn't know because it was my first time, so I didn't take my camera, but I wish I did. But yeah, there we have the Killer Croc Sewer Smash. It's a 10 out of 10 set for me. Vehicles, minifigures, absolutely fantastic. See you soon for part 2, the Ultimate Batmobile.